Joey, honey, little Teddy's got the money, all is forgiven, listen, listen. But if little Teddy seemed to be confused, little Teddy doesn't mean to be with me. And when I said little Teddy's scared me, well, little Teddy guesses little Teddy scared herself too. But little Teddy and me got lucky once before, and little Teddy doesn't want to close the door. And I found somewhere out there passed out on the floor. Oh, Joey, little Teddy's not angry anymore. Little Teddy's not angry anymore, that's so nice! Oh, little Teddy so much! Oh, little Teddy so much! We're little Teddy poems with the food vlogs! Read it, you tell me what she said, you read it! Oh, thanks, and the one to the pile, another one bites the dust, and Michael Jackson sounds. Right, Form 4 is coming up soon, I hope. Little Teddy could care less about people who like her. There's too many. Steffi Graf said to find out to marry her. How much money do you have? I love me some Steffi Graf. I love me some Steffi Graf. Suckle feet for isolation. Feta cheese. Drool. Cringy. C-I-N-G-Y. Yeah. Excellent. Oh! These are vocal training exercises I like to do so I can enunciate and pronounce words correctly. Asterisk. I'm like Raymond from Israel's German sitcom. As long as I can hear my Deborah. Middle Easterners should do candlelight vigil for all the humans who died from Middle Eastern conflicts. There should be mandatory cultural exchange and military service for Middle East countries like Israel and Arab countries like Dubai. Sharing food is love. We can respect each other's languages, religions, cultures, traditions, and if someone wants to have marijuana or alcohol, it should be legal so they don't overdose and die. 60% of the time I have a face for little Teddy every time. What the world needs now is for little Teddy and their single friend or single family member of little Teddy to propose to me, message me on Instagram. That is just the one thing that this world has too little of. If USA gives around technology to make practical amounts of fresh water from salty water, Iranians would love Trump so much. Iranians would love Trump so much. Iranians would build a golf course for Trump and a Disney World franchise instead of Iran for Trump too. Cynicism poisons the heart. Never lose hope, my dear heart. Miracles dawn and invisible. Hashtag Rumi, R-U-M-I. I'll have all Michael Jackson sounds having on the food menu. Hee. All Michael Jackson sounds are saying that nobody really cares about the Middle East. We Middle Easterners care. Peace and coexistence in the Middle East for the Middle East, by the Middle East, in the name of democracy. Like Charlie Chaplin movie. Let's unite. Parkour. Peace out. Hearts with light of love, illuminate well, whether in mosque or synagogue they dwell. Have their names written in the book of love, and expert hopes heaven or fears of hell. Here beneath the bough, flask of donkey melon, book of verse. Me and mama's many kind of progeny, all the sister of single trying panty, network, wow, no wow. Karaoke, wilderness is paradise now. I have about 10 seconds, it sounds like on the food menu. It sounds like they're making a baby. How is that legal in a sport? I love the sport! One of the points, they say love for a certain number of points, it's very moist. Okay. These are video messages involved, expecting one thing to reply, found out to a peaceful from relatives, my time and space. Culture opens doors, pauses closes doors. See, full Q, full queen, twins, rise the wings, nature wins. Life is never zero sum. Gave me a father. Now with the Persian word of the day to help clear the word of Trinity. Persian word of the day is honey, asal. Asal, honey, 2 syllables. It's a tie between Persian and English word. Asal, ass my ass is honey, baby. Oh, beehive, you're going to the right way for smack bottom. Hashtag Austin Powers. Salivate, drool for honey. Tasty, must have honey. Salivating for honey. Hashtag LG, hashtag respect, hashtag birth, hashtag very nice. Showing this is a new revelation, demonic to learn Persian language foundation. False, beats are forever. This is the same old golden oldie Buddha belly dance. This is to support non-governmental organization, non-profit organization, Persian language foundation, PLF, PFL, PLF, PLF, to support criminal bars against the emoji, no good. I'm also book of go Virgin Foods the best. Now we're going to do cultural news, food, dance, and music news to clear the quarter Trinity. No easy way out. Pessimism grows in Tehran as Europe hardens stance. Diplomatic prospects between Iran and the West appear increasingly bleak, with Tehran's political class voicing growing skepticism that a negotiated breakthrough is still possible. European countries this week muted reviving United Nations sanctions on Iran if it doesn't resume talks on its nuclear program, in which could be a harsh blow to the country's already ailing economy. The hostile posture of the three European powers and the cautious approach of China and Russia, Iran's tactical partners, have made a return to diplomacy increasingly unlikely. A lot of Iranian analysts have dismissed Beijing's role as a potential mediator, arguing that Tehran's own actions, halting cooperation with the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, and clinging to hardline red lines have left diplomacy with few prospects. Former Parliamentary Foreign Relations Chief Heshmatullah Falahat Pishe echoed that view. The activation of the trigger mechanism means an end to diplomatic relations between Iran and Europe, he told the moderate daily news agencies. And countries like China and Russia, facing their own tensions with the US, cannot be effective mediators. He pointed to the passivity during the recent 12-day war with Israel and proposed Oman or Qatar as more realistic options if Iran recommits to its non-proliferation treaty (NPT), searching for a way out. But with US officials insisting that only direct engagement is acceptable, the question of mediation may already be obsolete. Iran's path out of the current crisis likely hinges not only on finding the right go-between, but also on its own willingness to fundamentally shift course. Political analyst Hassan Beheshtipour offered a possible framework, arguing that Tehran needs to embrace a strategy that balances deterrence, confidence building, and effectiveness and responsiveness to major powers. Iran's situation has grown more precarious following accusations by three European states that undermined nuclear safeguards. Reporters have been calling for a phased suspension model. Iran would pause enrichment for 1 year, while the other side progressively lifts sanctions and releases frozen assets. Afterward, Iran would cap enrichment at 67% while retaining technical capability for higher levels. Iran remains the only non-nuclear state enriching uranium to 60%, a level close to weapon grade. But Washington appears adamant that no enrichment is acceptable inside Iran. Window closing. Tehran is left at a familiar but increasingly perilous crossroads. The Islamic Republic must either relinquish its revolutionary doctrine to avoid punishing sanctions, or brace for deeper isolation that even China and Russia won't be able to counterbalance. Abandoning its ideological identity would transform the ruling system beyond recognition, but choosing resistance without compromise would come at a steep cost, greater hardship for ordinary Iranians and a further erosion of state legitimacy. Tehran's long-favored third option, stalling, hedging, and tactical ambiguity, may no longer be sustainable. The economy may be too fragile, global patience too thin. Leaders' defiance. President Pezeshkian's proposed workaround reviving barter trade with select neighbors offers little in the way of real relief. It is a dated and practical system unlikely to serve any party's long-term interests. Yet, Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei shows no sign of blinking. This week, he reiterated that Iran is prepared for military and diplomatic action, but provided no endorsement of diplomacy with adversaries. Mistrust runs deep, and Khamenei loyalists miss no opportunity to amplify it. This is what they say. They say decades of experience and U.S. arrogance, aided by its lackey Israel, show that they want to bring misery upon us and erase our glorious history. Former Vice President and hardliner Masoud Zaribafan told news agencies. Oh my God, that's so boring. That's so dull and boring. Oh my God, I was like a sleep coma. Okay, that's the new stuff. Now I'm going to give the karaoke dance mash. These are vocal training exercises so I can pronounce it accurately. Asterisk, I'm not very familiar with sitcom. I really love doing a sitcom. Okay, what else? Here we go with the vocal training exercises, VOCAL. These are meant to be repetitive. I'm repeating my vocal training exercises because I learned English in grade 3, age 8. I'm not trying to be a singer. Here we go. Another summer day has come and gone away. I've been to Paris and Rome, but I want to go home. No place like home like Wizard of Oz, living off others. Or like the extraterrestrial movie, E.T., Alien, Foreigner, Fresh Out of the World Problems. Hashtag what will you hung do? Hashtag she bang Goombay. She bang. Oh baby, she move. I'm crazy. She bang, boom bye. She bang, boom bye. I love Muhammad Ali, greatest fighter of all time. I like to compare my body to the Persian bodybuilder, Hardy Chupon Persian Wolf. He's got an 8-pack. I have a blue belly. I have a keg. He's got no man hair. I got glorious man hair. Soft and still way more milk. My daughter told us I'm probably some Buddha whey powder. Whey powder. I thought, yeah, wait, no way. Yeah, WHEY. Oh my God, so moist. This is so moist. Yeah, that's how I said whey powder to Netanyahu, BI. And he's just another lover, father trying to protect his people. Iranians mean no harm to any people on Mother Planet Earth. We mean peace and diplomacy to everybody. We are cultural, we're not political, we're like the cat meow. Iranians and Persians are like the cat meow. I'm softer, silk, way more milk, you can lay down on me. I have Persianality. Pishy pishy meow meow, pishy meow meow, pishy meow meow. Do it again, pishy meow meow, stop! Ow! Rocking the bump, I am Puss in Boots. I like my ladies with boots on. These boots were meant for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over me. Don't mind if I do, Lilo Teddy. So moist. Feelings. Okay. This is very serious. How dare you make this a joke? Okay. How dare you make me laugh? How dare you? I got a 6-pack. Look at me go. 1, 2, I got a 4-pack. And it's very fatty. I'm using optical illusion. I'm really going for it. Look at me go. It's just my skin folds, really. I have a blue belly because I got lumbar disc herniation in 2005. I jumped up and down 1 meter high with 120 pounds to increase my vertical jump for volleyball. In 2007, grade 12, I got the most valuable player for volleyball, but I got lumbar disc herniation. Stupidity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. That's why I'm against the law in Australia that bans humans under 16 years of age from using social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Social media like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok lets hormonal youth avoid hormonal parkour and said they can do extreme outdoor sports. So whatever gives them wings, their safety nets to catch them. Because a regular sport is accountable to the parents, the grandparents, the aunties, the uncles, the cousins, the whole shebang. Oh my God. My man hair looks like a manta ray fish. Fin, head, tail goes down the happy trail. But the tail of the manta ray killed Crocodile Dundee. It's not going to kill me. I'm Cheetah Dundee, Palangi running too fast, too furious. If you want to go home, yeah, fellas, if you want to go home. You know what home is? Home is not a place. Home is your relatives are. My relatives just happen to be in beautiful Iran. Soft and still with more milk. Oh, it's a short 4-season weather in a short geographical area. I'm losing so much weight, my underpants keep going down, you know? I don't know what to do about this belly. If I don't have a curved belly from a lumbar disc herniation, it's basically flat. If I let go. Let it go. We Iranians and Persians let it go before film frozen. We let it go. We let it go before the film frozen with frisbees and frisbee golf and frisbee polo. POLO. YOLO. Okay, what else? Oh, Liz has a good ring, damn. Scott Johnson, good ring, damn. Gaggle the good ring, damn. Liz head looks to the left, Scott Johnson, gaggle, Scott wants to show you a party. Ooh, his party over there. Ooh, his party here. This is me. This is crazy. He's made that much. Take my series on Instagram, and all other food tasters try to chase me, but he's made that much. Take my series on Instagram. I'm bringing food tasting back in their bug. Yeah, the mother food tasters don't know how to blog. Yeah, this is parody OD. Take my food taster on Instagram or PTSC. Time my food taster, hangover taster. Oh, your cousin Beyonce, my husband Mark Collier Flamenco. Look at me go. If your niece is why eat raw potato? I'm sick. I like your raw potato, baby fever. If your niece is why eat yogurt mint? Yogurt mint is delicious. Baby fever. This is me followed by shame and lack of dignity because we do not have enough money for my raw potato or yogurt mint for our nephew and niece in our homes in Iran. We do not have enough electricity, gas, or drinking water for our homes in Iran. We do not have enough. We have to drill deeper and deeper wells for water to wash ourselves in our homes in Iran. It's a dirty drink. it's a dirty drink. Why am I hitting myself? I'm hitting myself to show my fisherman and my child and my human punching bag below the neck, above the waistline, and a human punching bag for my fisherman and my child. I can go to the pregnancy pains with her. $1 buys you 95-ish thousand units of currency. You know what? Down with French fries, down with American fries, free fries, USA, Team America, World Police, everybody has AIDS. It's AIDS. Let's make America great again. MAGA, M-A-G-A, and make America great again. Let's make Iran great again. Let's make Israel great again. Let's make Dubai great again. Let's make Middle East great again. Let's make Africa great again. Let's make all the countries on the planet Earth great again. Come together right now over me. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. These were words of angels, let it be. I know how we can stop AIDS. Hashtag let's stop AIDS. Everybody should have courses within the same generation, age pool as themselves. That way we do not inherit AIDS onto the next generation. It takes you 10 years to find out you have AIDS, but by the time you give it to an exponential number of people. To think about it, if you have courses within the young generation, age pool, so you have courses with a classmate of your nephew and nieces. Only I get to do that. Mwah! What do you expect? A moist 35-year-old kinesiology virgin who likes to live the good life. Of course, I'm going to be all corrupt and cringy about it. Look at me go, I'm so moist for Deborah. I'm sick. I'm crazy and I like it. Loca. Shakira. Ain't nobody telling a girl, it's like this. Shakira makes me want to learn how to speak Spanish. Come on, Sia, come here, Shakira. Why did I do that? Look at me go. I'm a human punching bag. My future mother, my child can rip into my man hair. It's moist. I'm so moist for my future mother, my child. Ever since our preschool, I outsourced auctioning my virginity from my outside family. Can I get my bullshit removed from my outside family? Video, the outside nightclubs feel like a nightclub, the inside nightclubs feel like a Persian spa. It's an ode to 90 Rocks Bay film. Like a Persian spa, like Kashan, Sahan, Shiraz, Yid, Kash, Tehran. Taking me off, I can close off. Take clothes off. Taking me off, I can close off. Take clothes off. It's getting hot in this me off, I can club. It's getting hot in this me off, I can club. Hot. Bum bum. Take clothes up. Bum. Take clothes up. Bum. Take clothes up. Bum. Take clothes up. Get naked. Get naked. Down. I like big fat goat butts and I can't lie. You let me off as a star goats can't deny. When I go around, just park in your face, and I don't think in your face you get sprung. It's getting hot in here, so hot. I'm taking off all my clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off and shower. Future mother, my child would like to play racket sports or foosball. Otherwise, she'd all stand no substance. Hips and shoulders will all work, especially for birthing my giant head. I don't turn babies. After I have my many babies, my future mother, my child, who I lost my virginity to from auctions that were made from my mom's side of the family, I'm going to have a divorce for my future mother and my child. And according to our divorce, I'm going to say this is a temporary marriage contract, divorce, and prenuptial agreement. And I'm going to say this to a future mother and my child. There are no goodbyes in love. Hashtag Hafez, H-A-F-E-Z. And now let's go live like George Clooney and Mal Clooney and Brangelina do on Discovery Channels on YouTube. YOLO, you only live once. You know, false. You only live once if you're in a temporary marriage contract once. But if you have many temporary marriage contracts in one lifetime, it's like you have lived many different lives with many different people. And you have many offspring. You have a long living legacy. But you're careful. These are planned pregnancies. According to temporary marriage contract, prenuptial agreement. You're doing it one at a time. You're sequentially monogamous. It's very moist. I don't have to do any energy for dating, and my mom sets it up. I have a 10-second basis having the food menu. I could get used to that sound and just relaxing, and then living la vida loca. Living la vida loca. Hopefully, there's peace and coexistence in the Middle East for the Middle East, so I'm stable enough to see for me to see all my nephew and nieces. Parkour, peace out.